All right, you guys get ready to get rolling?
Yeah, let's send it down range.
You're listening to the Modern Dad Experience.
Cliggity, cliggity.
Cheers. All right. Labor Day weekend. Wins and losses from Labor Day weekend. What's going on, Jimmy?
Man.
All wins.
All wins. Huge win this weekend. Took the family out to Lake Sherwood, which is a little less than an hour away. Our family has a lake house there. We share it with a lot of other family members, but we celebrated my oldest 10th birthday, so had 4 or 5 families out, 6 families. Brett, you guys came. Brett and his daughter, who's friends with my daughter, came. So we spent Friday, Saturday, Sunday out there just enjoying nature at the lake. Had a fantastic time with friends, and finished it off today with a trip out to Grant's Farm, which I've been working out there, but went as, John Q. Public today, so it was pretty cool. Now, having said that, when we went to the beer garden, I snuck into the office and went upstairs and just saw if anybody was up there. And
filing paperwork.
One of the guys that works there was up there, and I said, hey, is it all right if I bring my wife and kids up just to see what I'm doing? So we got to go up in the office, which was cool. But,
are these offices, where are they at on the premise?
they're connected to the beer garden.
Nice.
The old stables upstairs?
It's upstairs where the stables is, yeah.
That whole
Well,
area
that's
is
cool.
super cool.
So apparently that was his house while he was building the mansion.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what I had heard.
That's nice.
Because if you look at it, there's a big house right there.
Yeah.
connected
Oh, yeah.
to the whole thing. Like
There
there's
still
at the
is, yeah.
entrance.
Yeah.
And then there's
Yeah, because that little, there's that
Right.
upstairs little balcony kind of
totally.
comes out.
And then is there 2 stories across from that above where the beer is sold too? Like there's a 2-story building over there too.
Yeah, I think that's like the farm office is what
Dude,
that
those
is over
carriages
there,
in there.
That's-
I mean,
that's
maybe
amazing.
it's the buzz, maybe it's not. But when I'm in there and I look at those crafts back in the day, just imagine them whipping around town with the horses. Like, how
that was some high,
fucking cool, man, was that?
highfalutin.
Sorry,
Highfalutin.
I'm just
I
saying.
love that square, though. It's definitely you feel like you're entering old world Germany whenever
the
you're
fact
in the
we get
middle of it.
Hang out in that beer baron's garden.
That's pretty
is
neat.
Crazy.
Yeah,
it's in
that's
our
really
backyard.
The bush, that's like the closest thing we have to royalty, I feel like, here in the States. And it was right here in our hometown.
We
know?
got
I mean,
T Swift and Kelsey.
very excited about that. Go Chiefs.
KC's got that. they can handle that noise too. T Swift and Kelsey.
Joe, what'd you get up to this Labor Day weekend?
You did the same type of thing. Got some family time in, spent some time down at the lake. We got property at Lake Wawanoka down in Hillsboro, Missouri.
Cool, man.
And we've had a house there for, 7 years. And we absolutely love it. I'd say the big win, I tried I love barbecue and I love cooking. But I tried a totally new recipe with a family we really haven't hung out with before. Normally when I try something totally different, it's somebody that's, they've already come over plenty of times. And he's like, what are we doing? Are we doing ribs? Or are we doing, brisket? I'm like, I'm doing Tuscan chicken with pasta. And we're doing it all on the grill. And so it turned out good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got had the smoker for the chicken and for the asparagus and for Brussels sprouts. And then I had my little Weber kettle. I got smoking hot, and I brought a nice skillet out, and I did all the skillet work and made the sauce.
Couple girls going at once.
2
eh?
going lunch, yeah.
So how the kids take to this menu?
They loved it.
That's great.
They
So
loved
you
it.
got good eaters.
Oh yeah, I mean it's like creamy chicken with
Well,
got
yeah,
crushed
I think
red
sounds
peppers in
delicious.
it.
Just, how kids are sometimes.
and
They'll
I
be
put it
like, "What
over
is this?
noodles.
What are these
and-
colors and shit? Give me some regular pasta.
Oh, they
Like,
loved it. It had a really good flavor. And so that's
What are
we
these
tried something
natural
new.
colors
Cool.
and shit? Is that what you mean?
Natural?
Yeah, you
No,
said,
it's like-
what are these colors?
Sometimes my kids are like, just give me pasta with nothing on it.
oh,
Butter
okay.
noodle.
Yeah, and I'm like, listen, you can't. I give it to them, but it's hard. It's not easy for me.
So normally I like mixing the noodles in with the sauce. So this I just served it separate so that the kids could get plain noodles. But
That's great.
they
It's
hit
better
it up.
than noodles with the yellow number 5.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah.
You can compare it to that if you want.
Yeah.
You want to compare it to dog shit? Sure.
Tastes better than dog shit. It's great.
Yeah. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Went out to the lake, Sherwood, with the kids, which is pretty cool. I gotta admit, man, that's a special little place. That
Thank
was
you,
rad.
thank you.
Saw another buddy out there, which is cool. That place is hopping, man. What a funky scene at Sherwood.
Yeah,
And
looking forward to enjoying that a lot more.
Yeah, dude, you need to. And then from there drove out to the river with the kids and put on a big old Labor Day celebration horseshoe washer tournament.
Oh wow.
I lost in the first round, third game.
Dang it.
Yeah.
You didn't go to the losers brackets and climb your way back in?
Nope. Brother-in-law made it to the finals and then lost in the very final championship.
Ah.
Rough night. But no, it was great. There was some music out there in the river today. So, man, can you believe how blessed we are, you guys? It's crazy.
It
Yeah.
feels like it.
That's awesome.
What did you do, bro?
Usually we hit the river, but we did not hit the river this year because of the niece who's 3 weeks old. So we traveled down there, celebrated my dad's birthday with some barbecue,
Cool.
celebrated my grandma's birthday with a different menu the next day,
Really?
and then pulled an overnighter. Jenna stayed one night with the niece overnight 2 nights ago, and then I stayed last night.
Cool.
Came back here, caffeinated up, and got ready for this.
Nice. Good work.
Yeah.
Barbecue with pops.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
I do have another win fail. It's been a couple weeks since we filmed. It's a big win for 3 out of 4 of the people here, and then a big fail for one of the people. We had our first Dad's Club meeting of the year, which is always fun. You know,
First of the year.
It's the second Thursday of every month is when we do Dad's Club. But when school starts, it's that first Thursday back, and Levi was there. Joe was there. He started the Dad's Club, and so he came in as alumni. We did miss you, Brett. That was the
Yeah.
big fail. He did not make the first
So
meeting.
when he
but-
started that, I definitely was like, "Oh, I'm getting singled out." But
I thought
then,
it was me.
but then he quickly realized it was you. All of us were on the hot seat. None of us knew what was going to happen. What story was going to
As
come
if
next?
I was on the couch just sleeping at home.
Yes, but it was an amazing meeting. We saw some new faces there, and it looks like we're gonna have another strong year. And you know, maybe we'll make actually kickball's next. I hope
September 11th.
September
I'll
11th
be there.
kickball.
I'm ready. I'll play some kickball.
When?
We play another school.
It's the second Thursday of the month.
We
Okay.
play
Just
the
like-
dads from
How do you
Sappington.
forget September 11th?
I think I can make it.
And we beat them every time. So
Every
it's a
time.
high bar. We
Very high
gotta
bar.
show up and win.
Must.
Yeah, we trumped them last time.
They're good. They have fun. They're good.
we all have fun.
Yeah, it's a.
I was in KC. I texted you because you were like, "Where are you, dude?" I was like, "I'm on the road in KC." I said something, and you wrote back something that was hilarious.
I remember what I
forget. It
wrote
was-
back. We
Did
probably
you?
shouldn't share it. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Right, you gotta share it. I said in KC, and what'd you say?
I
You
can't.
said lame KC.
Yes, lame Casey, something like that.
No, it was something else. It like rhymed better than that, or it went better than that. But it was. I was like, that's fucking great.
I should have just FaceTime you and held you up so you could.
Yeah, I should have done it from.
There you go. That would have been perfect.
That's good. You'll make the next one. That's all
Sure,
right.
sure will. Guaranteed.
Oh, I did bring one of the business cards.
Sweet.
Oh,
Let's 3D print those.
This is one of the original.
Oh, geez, Dad's
right
Club.
I can't wait to hold this right now. How special.
that's
Do
cool.
or do not. There is no try.
Do we have enough in the funds to make some cards?
They're probably like $8 for 1,000 of them.
Right.
I mean,
I think
it's a
we
pretty
do.
low budget.
What's
I think
the
we do.
answer? Yes
I
or
also
no?
think that Ryan Miller might have found a box of those.
Yeah, I originally had my buddy,
I think he
his
might-
family owned a print shop. So when I was telling him, like,
Oh,
I'm
that's
doing this
cool.
for the kids' school, trying to raise money, and he's like, well, we're going to do it. I'm like, can you just make me some business cards?
Yeah.
Like, it'll be ready today.
Those will be ready today.
Oh,
That's-
yeah. He's
that's-
like, yeah, we'll get this done. And it's just, just something simple at the time. But this was our first, from that first meeting we talked about last time, this was what I worked on right away. Like, we need a card.
It's amazing.
We need some marketing.
If we go to
amazing.
print more, I think we keep it exactly and just add the date. Add the whatever it
Second,
is.
second
Exactly.
Thursday of every month. Boom.
Put this on your fridge.
Ooh, magnets.
We need some hats.
Now
That's the
we're-
one thing we never made Dad's Club hats.
See,
I
this is
have
why we
all
need
my
to talk about a
exact same
budget. Do
hat.
we have a budget?
Not really, but
Okay.
we can make things happen.
What we should do is just hit everybody up. There's a membership every year to be in Dad's Club. It's $20, so just look shit up. It'd be better than nothing.
Or we put a little empty box or
little kitty
something
pot?
out, and everybody throw in $1 or $2 whenever you show up. It's optional. The biggest thing is having a goal. Having a budget's one thing, but having a goal of like we're gonna build
We're gonna do this.
blank, or we want to work on this, and that's why we're putting money in the thing, and it'll generate
Right.
a lot more support when you have something you can talk about each week, each month. Like, hey, here's the thing. Here's what we're.
We can do this, and you can do this too, listeners.
And the hats or the shirts, I mean, you just sell them for what they cost, or you could rake
Yep.
it up $5 and make a couple dollars. But
Dig.
if you got,
And I think we're talking about maybe joining forces with like Sappington and Dress all the other dads clubs and getting shirts and stuff made on a bigger scale so we can get a bigger
Oh yeah.
discount and kind of work together for
It's not a
those
bad
things.
idea. We
Yeah.
should come up with a weird name that combines all those names.
Yep.
Call it something something Dad's Club.
An acronym.
Mm-hmm.
Spell out an acronym.
Well, the first batch of shirts we were just making ourselves,
Yeah.
pressing them late at night.
Right.
Yeah,
You ran your own sweatshop?
we did. I mean, we sweat because it was really.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I have one. I mean, all have 2015 shirts.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
I
so
got-
I think.
Well, the original one just said Dad's Club right on the front is all black, and then it just said, it started out, it said, we're long, we're strong. And then, because we're long elementary, and then there's a little pushback on that. So that was just the first batch. The second batch, we dropped the, we're long, we're strong.
I saw an old long T-shirt that had like a long dog on it. Have you seen this?
No.
thing?
Like a
vintage?
wiener dog?
Yeah. It was the strangest thing I've ever seen. Pretty weird.
Hey, last time we were after the show, we
Mm-hmm.
were talking about money, and I wanted to pick your brain on how you approach money with kids.
Yeah.
Our kids are pretty small, but they're coming to the age where we need to like be introducing these concepts. So share some of the things you were
Yeah.
telling me about.
So all three of my kids have an investment accounts open up. This one's at Schwab, but it can be any, Theirs are UTMA accounts. It's a like Uniform Minors Act. And it's not a college savings account. They can, once they're adult, it's their money. They can do anything they want with it. And we put some money in for them every month. We add to it. And then I try to get them to add half of all the money they make to it. So if they make, grandma gives them $20, or if we have some chores around the house, so we have a list of things that like, if you do these, I'll pay you hourly. And so right now I'm paying them $12 an hour, and half of it they get in cash,
Write that off, bro.
and the other half it goes into their investment account, and everything they put in their investment account, whether it's that money or anything they put in there, I also match 100%. So if they take $100 out of everything they've been saving and give it to me, I put $200 in their account.
Word.
So it's a 100% match, and it goes into the market. And we don't talk about the market every day, but a few times a year we'll pull out statements, talk about if there's like some bad news and the market's down, pull them out and talk about, hey, market's on sale right now, things are down a little bit, here's why.
How long even?
Bye.
I've been doing this for maybe 4 years,
Cool.
5 years, and I'd have to go back and look. But yeah, about 4 or 5 years.
Cool.
And one of my oldest had a part-time job recently, and she was on her own. She's like, hey, I want to, and started putting in half of what she was making.
Nice.
And so it's just a good lesson to learn about the stock market. Hey, when it goes down, it's on sale. You got time. It's a good lesson to for just savings and investing. If I would have started saving and investing at their age,
Right.
I would have been able to retire already. And I always remember when I was a kid, at one point I saved up $1,000 to buy. I was going to buy an entertainment center off of my boss at the time, and it was all this really nice particle board, real tall entertainment center, and TV, and it had the hi-fi VCR and the 5-disc CD and these speakers, and I used it for a long time. It was a cool setup, and I lived in this little bitty room, took up the whole room. And so I saved up $1,000 to buy us off of them. And I had a girlfriend at the time, and her dad was a financial advisor. And I remember in the car riding with them somewhere, and told him what was going on. And I just wish he would have talked to me a little bit, right? And just said, "Hey, man,
Don't spend that G.
Terrible idea. Like
you're putting into this to technology. It's going to be obsolete soon. If I would have put it in Apple stock, it'd be worth $600,000 today.
Interesting.
Right? I didn't put it in. I don't know if I would put it all in one stock, but if I had, it'd
Yeah.
be $600,000. So I tell the kids that story, like, hey, look, I saved up all this money and I bought some particle board and some TV.
When you put it in that particle
yeah,
board.
yeah,
to look cool,
yeah.
but I was just fine with the setup I had before. It'd have been much better used to save and invest
Interesting.
that. So
I like it.
I always talk to the kids about paying themselves first, right? And then the other half of the money, so they invest half their money. The other half, I don't care what they do. They can buy a video game. They can go to the dollar store and buy candy. They can use it for gift. Literally anything else you want to do with the rest of the money, I don't care. If you're investing half your money, you can blow the other half on anything you want or any goal you want.
Yeah, investing is way different than it was back in the time you're describing, because it would have been like $35 for a broker-assisted trade plus 10% commission. Those are barriers to entry. And now,
Sure.
now there's no trading fees. You don't even have to buy an entire share. You can buy a fractional share. So yeah, I think like starting that compounding loop and letting it compound is the best thing. I mean, the kids got more time than we do.
We
Right.
opened bank accounts at First Community, but that's it. I mean, the most accounts for college are
Yeah.
pretty commonplace, but yeah. They're like, why do we got to keep our money up the street in that building? It's like, I don't know.
Don't really have a
I'm
good
just kidding.
answer.
I was like, listen, we're going to keep
Well,
putting
grandma,
it there.
grandma and grandpa kept it in the backyard.
Yeah,
or
I
under
go,
the
if you keep it
mattress.
in that piggy bank, it will only be what's in there. If you leave it at the bank, like next week or next month, and then the market goes down, they're like, you lied. I'm just kidding, but seriously.
Yeah, who knows? I hope maybe one of the kids, they might use their, money to like buy a rental house or, start a business or. That's why I didn't do a college fund to funnel this money into, because what if one of them doesn't go to college? What if they don't, they want to do it in the trades?
Cool.
What if they want, a rental house? Or
Sure.
what if they,
Dude, if college doesn't change, I'm not saying I don't want my kids to go to college. I'm saying that if the price doesn't change and they want to go out of state, in general, man, they better have like
It's so
a
tough.
driven goal before they go in there, which is impossible to do, kind of, unless you know what you want to do from a really young age. Rare, but that's crazy. The debt, I mean, that's why I got to get that golf scholarship.
You've been hitting the links.
No, I'm trying to get my daughter to. There's funny humor in that. I mean, funny truth in that, yeah.
Yeah, it is. If you go out of state, it jumps so fast. We're looking at it with my daughter and trying to visit, different schools, and now she's narrowed down to 3, and they're all in Missouri, and I was like, all right.
I had my college paid for, which is unlucky, but I feel like a lot of people I know didn't. You know what I mean? So if that's the case, like, it would be pretty tough
Yeah.
paying that debt. I know a lot of people that have that debt still, like major fucking debt.
I paid
from
that debt
college.
for decades.
Major debt. It's like,
Decades.
damn. And then they say a lot of people don't even use that degree they go into. Doesn't mean they didn't learn a shitload in college, but it's kind of interesting.
That happens a lot.
Right.
That happens a lot.
Change your or not change your major, but do something that is not in your, down the major path. Anyone? Bueller?
Bueller.
Yeah, it's tough. You don't want to spend $300,000 to get a job that pays you 40.
Or do you
You'll never.
put all that money? I could give my kid all the money I'd put into college and say, here, you could go
Start
buy a
business.
house.
Yep.
Buy-
You can buy a rental house with 2 units, live in one, and use the other one to, as
And
your.
I've heard people doing this, giving their kids money because they didn't go to college. Like they gave them the choice, so you go, you don't go. I mean, some blew it, some did not. But yeah, what do you think?
I think it's tough. I think in some regards, like a college degree, like you don't have to have a name. Like you don't have to have a big name university to get a decent job.
Wild, right?
And more things are moving towards experience. So I think just like the stock market, things are getting more democratized in that you can pick up skills online at your own pace without going to $100,000 college.
Yeah, and isn't there like a major shortage in the labor
Big
industry
time.
right now?
Big time.
And only growing?
It's only going to get bigger. Yeah.
So
with
like
it,
those
with
jobs are
people-
going to pay more, or something's going to happen. AI you can only do
Robots are
so
coming.
much.
I mean, the robots are a long ways before they can come in your house.
Right, and
fix-
rewire.
fix that outlet,
and then, yeah.
or take apart the drywall,
And
fix
not
that.
scare the shit out of you. Like for some reason, I think about
RoboCop's here.
robots, bro. I'm just like, no.
Yeah.
Like I know it's gonna happen. It's
coming.
already happening. I get that. I just mean like in my home, creepy ass mechanical shit. Like that's crazy.
When he's at Schnucks, he abuses the tally
I
machine.
smack-
He
yeah.
hits it with a cart.
No, but to your question about funds for kids, like we're about to put like in place chores and then figure out a way to pay them for not like basic home chores, but above and beyond.
Yeah.
Because I keep hearing all these things about how chores are like the golden path to a kid who wants to
Just a work habit,
work hard, right?
right? It also teaches them like, all right, I need to do something that's more than my hands based. I don't like doing this.
Yeah.
Find a way to use my mind to make money.
Right.
That helps a lot. I like having some chores and having a list like, hey, you gotta do this. And over the summer, it's like, hey, I want everybody to put in at least an hour a day, every day, 1 hour of work
So
on
do
the paid
is
sheet.
that what you're doing?
Yeah. Now I haven't. Now that school started, I've been enforcing an hour a day. But over the summer, I was like, hey, I want everybody an hour a day. Not asking a lot. 1 hour a day. Go out and do.
Do you give them 10 options to pick from for that hour, or do they decide?
Yeah, I had a little sheet. Like, here's the stuff. A lot of it was working on, like, we have a lot of landscaping beds.
Cool,
Just went
man.
out and picking weeds, right? Clean up the beds. But we also had some indoor stuff. We got a little backlash. There was a mutiny when it got really hot.
Is there a pay for the hour?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I do 12 an
12,
hour, 6
okay.
in cash, 6 goes in their investment account because they're investing it. I'm matching it.
Is
so-
there any unpaid work?
I mean, yeah, sometimes like, hey, we need help
Obviously,
doing
they
this,
gotta
folding
do
laundry,
basic
doing this,
stuff,
doing
yeah.
this, yeah. Or
you
sometimes
got-
we'll do something. I'm like, oh man, that was rough. Like, I'm gonna pay you guys some money for this.
Nice. Have you guys
Or-
done chores yet?
We went. What's that?
No, go ahead.
I was just saying, it's like sometimes they'll go over to my mom's house and help her with something.
Nice,
I'm like,
yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna throw you guys some bucks for this.
Chores? Paid?
Yeah.
Unpaid?
Yeah, we paid chores. We do paid chores.
We do kind of an allowance, but they have to do their chores all week, and it's small, you know. But at the end of the week,
That's cool.
they get a little money if they do all their doing. It's putting their clothes away. It's taking out the.
Their Garmin watches have chores on them, and when they get to a certain number of coins, we redeem them for dollars.
Really?
Not dollar for
Yeah,
dollar.
I'm really
but
underusing the Garmin watch,
It's cool.
especially the way it can tell you when they landed somewhere or left somewhere.
oh yeah.
I mean, this in general has just been a great conversation. I think back to my child, and my parents taught me everything, but they didn't teach me about money. I mean, I worked all the time, like cutting grass, and I hustled, and I did all those things, but I never really saved anything. We had a next door neighbor who was in finance, and he tried to get me on that path when I was young and said, listen, if you start investing now and combat, and I thought, oh, I don't have that type of money to give up right now. I got things to do. But I mean, I didn't understand any of it. So getting that baseline of understanding, hey, when you get older and you hit the real world, like money is a real thing that you need to manage. I never got that from my parents, so I had to learn as an adult somewhat, and it put me way behind where I would have been if, I learned it as a child and got that basis of knowledge.
Yeah, I wish someone would have pointed out basic economics, because I was driving like an '84 Dodge that 9 miles per gallon when gas was $4, and
AC on, windows down.
and so like after taxes of my little job at the grocery store, I was like not making money.
It's paying to be
Wait a
here.
minute.
This is a terrible bargain. Should have pointed that out earlier.
Right. But, I mean, the experience, you had to live through it.
Yeah.
But being able to teach your kids, I think, is important, that you don't want them to have to make those same mistakes that you made.
Yeah, growing up, I always had extra cash. My parents always tell me, borrow money for this, borrow money for that, and then give me back some here. And I was like the piggy bank.
That's funny.
But yeah, why didn't I wish I would have invested some of that, started actually buying equities, putting it to work. Like it just,
Can only imagine.
right? Yeah, if I would have been actively investing when Microsoft or Google or Amazon.
That's the whole
or
role,
Apple.
though. And they're going to say that in 10 and 20 years again.
That's right.
About all kinds of things. So, like, you're doing good work because you're providing something that wasn't provided, right? That's the whole.
That's right. You
The
learn.
whole basis of being a dad.
Not a whole lot of energy today. I mean, it's,
I'm trying.
according to the last one, I thought we were off the chain, but now, and it,
A little too
listen,
much.
a little too much.
because we might have had a little helper.
Some of us paid for it a little bit, and
lost control, bro.
deservingly so. But I'm just saying, the energy little soft today.
I pulled an overnighter last night.
Okay, let's bring it up
Sorry,
just a little bit.
What's coming up? What's coming up across the calendar?
We got kickball coming up.
Who doesn't like some cake
That's
ball?
the best, dude.
Oh, it's so much fun. We got our golf tournament on October 19th. I think I was searching for the day last time. It's a Sunday.
And the funds for the golf fund part of the budget for the year. Is that true?
So the golf tournament is part of the school's budget. They have a line item on the budget for the golf tournament. So they don't want to say they expect that money or it's baked in, but it's been an event that we do. So they have it as a line item at the PTO meetings.
The proceeds go back to the PTO.
Everything
The
goes back to-
the PTO.
Yep.
Then
We might need to
drives
get a
the
new
activity.
CFO on the scene. Where are you going? What's going on over there?
I don't know.
We just want to get you very involved in everything. Stafford
Jeez.
Historical Society,
Yeah,
you gotta
I'm
get on
talking
that
about
board
like,
as well.
tons of receipts.
Yes.
This is a joke compared to what you do with
Hard
typically.
pass.
Now inside
Yeah.
the PTO budget, is there like a pool of money you guys have raised that you can use on any like
Literally a
project?
pool,
So, not
like
really.
a kiddie pool.
Not really. So they everything that we raise essentially goes back to the PTO. So it all like when we have an event, the money gets sent to the PTO. We don't
Okay,
really even
yeah.
touch the money.
Yeah.
So
That's
no,
a good
when
idea.
when
Don't
we
let the
have
dads touch
things
the money.
that we want to do,
We're going to
we have to
70
come up with
lounge.
the money to make it happen. Now, for some things, the froth, the frisbee golf, we'd turn in our receipts. I bought a bunch of meat and stuff from Costco, and they pay us back for that. For any expenses that we put out for the events, but we don't really have like a pool of money that we can just go
Hey,
out
we
and
want
buy.
to build something.
Right.
We want to make something.
Right. Well,
So Kennerly, and that's the way it was when I ran it.
Yep.
That's, we wanted, they have a goal, we'd give them the money, and it would go towards that. And if we wanted to do something extra,
Yep,
we'd
we'd
raise the money and make it happen. But I've talked to some of the Kennerly dads, and I don't know about all the money, but they basically have a separate inside the PTO's bank account. They got a pool of money that what they earn goes towards. And now they're looking like, what are we going to do? Like, we need to build something with this. They need to come with ideas. So I feel like the right answer is in the middle. Maybe like, hey, we want, as the Dad's Club, we want to keep 10 or 20% of what we earn in a separate little fund so that we can build stuff. Not so we're not using it for a party
Or
or anything
make
like
marketing material
We're-
or crap,
Well,
right?
yeah,
Whatever.
which that we hand out, or maybe we're using it to build something new for the new library, or we want to order something that the
Tennis courts
the
at
teacher, something
Crestwood
that
Park.
we can put our name
Whatever.
on, like that was the Dad's Club item. Just
Yeah.
an idea.
You know what
Yeah.
seems simple? I don't know that it costs very much money. Is maybe some soccer nets that don't have a bunch of holes in them.
oh yeah.
That'd be
But
good.
I think
Like,
the school
brought to
could
you-
probably pick those up. They're not hurting. Limburg's not hurting.
I know that.
I mean,
But
they
they're not fixed.
Yeah, I've been meaning to ask them about the soccer goal behind Long, which is where we practice, and there's no net. So I mean, it's nothing but hole. Like,
Dang.
can we maybe have
Okay,
a net on this? on this goal?
now that you've successfully got a goal, please track down your own ball from,
Yep, exactly.
from a quarter mile down the road.
Is there anything big the PTO, the school's working on this year? Does the PTO have like we're raising money for blank?
Everything's kind of in a freeze right now because of all the construction going on. So even like there's so much capital improvements being made. They're putting together that gym, so it's kind of a weird year for that. So not really. Now I will say, the teachers were doing some bookshelves in Mrs. Roberts' room, which is kind of a carryover from last year. So 2 or 3 times during the year, a teacher will say, "I need this," and they bring it to the Dad's Club because we're the ones who make it happen. Last year we built a stand-up table for one of the first grade classrooms, and we took it to a dad's garage and we built it in the night and had a great time,
Cool.
and stained it and carried it up to the school, and now they got a standing table in one of the first grade classrooms. So small projects like that are still happening. And I keep our first Dad's Club meeting. I really there were some new faces, but really encouraging people who are getting involved to bring themselves and what they're into, and maybe it's something that I'm not familiar with, but something that would benefit the school and the kids greatly. And so I'm really looking forward to, with new faces, having new ideas and being able to do things that maybe aren't in my wheelhouse but are going to be fantastic. And when you do those sorts of things, then I get to learn something too. It's maybe something
Absolutely.
I've never
That's great.
been a part of, and
Nice.
that's what I'm looking forward to.
All right, cool.
Let's grow this golf event.
Golf or
How many
froth?
people? Both. I'd love to talk about Froth for a second if we want to, but I do
We
want to
can't.
know
No,
about
the golf event. So
How many people do you think we are going to have?
So I think it's out of Quail Creek, and I think the
Cool.
total number is like 130 that we can have, and that's
Okay.
because of golf carts. Obviously,
Sure.
like what is it, 18 times 36.
What's our average? Like 70 people?
It's been terrible. Now, not terrible, but we haven't filled it since I've been there. Right, we haven't filled a tournament field, which is that's what 36 teams, which I think we have to be under that because of golf carts at this place, but close to that. And I think this year we're doing it, as I said, with a couple other grade schools in the district. So I think that's going to hopefully allow us to fill it, because once you fill a tournament, then you can, do a silent auction. You can
Sure.
once you have bodies there, you can capitalize on those bodies and make a little more money with the side games and everything else. So I think, we want to crush it. We'd like to fill it. We'd like to have 130, whatever the amount of teams.
Does
are,
the other
but-
dad's club have golf tournaments? Can we combine those guys maybe?
So that's what we're doing.
That's what you're saying.
That's what
He
we-
missed the meeting.
do they-
He
do
was
they
in
have
KC.
one?
He did miss the meeting. Yeah, everybody's kind of had their own.
Okay, cool.
Sabington
So
had a
they're
golf
down
tournament.
then.
We had and nobody's been filling them, right? So
Yeah.
we've kind of linked
Cool.
together with 3 of us this year in the hopes that we're going to have a great event.
It's going to
gonna
turn
be
into
full-
like, oh,
and-
sorry, it's sold out.
Yep, and we're going to split the profits between the 3 schools. Everything's actually being run through the Long PTO, Long Dads Club, as far as the finances and everything, but then we'll cut a check to each of the schools.
That's great.
And yeah, hopefully,
Cool.
I think our goal is, to profit at least 10,000 where everybody gets 30,000, but I'd like to blow that out of the water if we could, which I think we can.
Just by having like over 100 people.
Yeah, I mean, if we have 130 golfers or whatever,
Everybody
it's
throws down
125
$100
bucks a person.
Yeah.
I think it costs us at the course,
80 or something.
I think it's like 52
Well, cool,
or
yeah.
something. But
Phenomenal.
so we're making money on each, and then you sell the mulligans, you sell the raffle. If we do
Sell some games.
sell some
prizes.
games, absolutely. Longest drive, all those things, and get sponsors. So if you're listening and you know somebody or a business that would like to be a whole sponsor or something else, reach out. Get with us. I mean, that's what makes it happen. Is bringing the community together and bringing your connections together and bringing good, fun people in, so that everybody has a great time. So that they're talking about it for next year, and it's much easier to fill. So that's
Bam.
bam.
That's great.
Yeah.
You could also just brainstorming. There's a bunch of Facebook groups for golf. You could find if you were not filling it through the schools, just
Yeah.
join some, whether it's like retiree golf. I mean, if you got on Facebook, you could find some groups.
I was
Who
thinking
had
about that for frisbee
golfers
golf.
and just post.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
There's a couple big ones. Even the guy at the park's office was
Yeah.
like, when I was doing the permits, he was like, "Dude, go to this page," and he pulled it up. I was like, "There's 30,000 people on here." He goes, "I know. You need to post your event."
The other side of
So
my
people-
group
Did you?
was
Yes.
they weren't attached to the school in any way. The 2 guys that I played with
Okay.
on the me and my partner I knew, but then we were with 2 other guys. And I was like, "Oh, okay, you guys got kids?" Like, "Oh, yeah, we got a kid." Like, they did not go to law. Like, they were
Right,
nothing.
that's
they had,
awesome.
They had young kids. They heard about it through someone, and they're like, "Yeah."
'Cause there's a lot of people that play frisbee golf in that park. I think that don't live in Crestwood. They're just like,
Oh yeah,
Which is
Run
part of the
100%.
rotation.
right
For now, at least.
Right.
For now, at least, until the
same
native
thing.
plants grow in and the course is unusable.
What's going on over there?
Same thing though. If you put that on some frisbee golf, Facebook pages
For sure.
for St. Louis, you could easily
yeah.
sell another 10 groups.
Dude.
Well,
so-
and the Frall Fest last year, I know it was the second annual, but the first one was just thrown together. Last year was really the first that we put a lot of thought into, and
That's
I
great.
think that thing's just going to grow. I mean,
it feels like a growable event.
for
But
sure.
the question is, we got to make some key decisions. And I started thinking about this actually yesterday for some reason, being like, now or soon, is it not 2026? Like, probably need to start promoting this, hopefully before or by the end of the year.
For sure.
You know
For
what I mean?
sure.
Just to get it out in the mindset, even maybe in the next publication of like the Crestwood magazine. that
And
comes
it's in the PTO long budget.
May, when's that going to be? May,
out.
June,
Yeah,
April?
May. Same. We were going to do the same time. It's at 18th, 17th, 16th Sunday, somewhere right there.
Nice.
So that's the conversation we should have: is leave it on Sunday, have it on Saturday, have a food truck, don't have a food truck,
Bam.
have a live band, not just one dude or a couple dudes. I think check the box on a band, maybe 2. I got the bands lined up. Food trucks, if we wanted those are lined up. It's just getting the people to turn out. If we know we're going to have 100 plus people, for sure, maybe hopefully a couple hundred, a few hundred, if not more. It depends on, and then it goes into, do we do this later in the day and have like a sunset celebration, or that's too late for Sunday? This was the last week of school after that event, so it's like a good weekend to have it, kind of. But people are also traveling sometimes.
Yeah,
They'd
still,
love last
most
week.
people are still in town.
So yeah, I don't know.
sweet.
I'm just throwing it out there. We don't have to dive too deep on it.
You started at
but
12 or 2 last time?
man, we
12.
started at I don't know.
12, I think.
Yes, it was. I want to say a little bit after because there was
It was
the idea of
toasty in the afternoon.
do we do lunch? Do we do what? It's like, how does
All I remember is I was all alone at the grill like the whole day. Sweating,
That's-
dirty.
and that makes me wonder, like, should we do a food truck?
Probably,
and
yeah.
not-
Because I didn't.
or two. Like, have,
Listen, I enjoyed it, but I
There's
didn't
something
enjoy it
you
like
could do
everybody
ahead
else.
of time, like pulled pork.
We did.
We did, but we
Okay.
also did hot dogs for the kids
Oh, yeah.
and
burgers
and
and all that
burgers.
stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're right. We did a lot in advance. I don't know. Music for sure. Frisbee golf.
The
for
lemonade stand killed it.
Sure. Do we add other games? Do we add other fun stuff like lemonade stand, etc.?
Lemonade
the scouts
stand
were
was
there.
like the best.
The scouts were there, but they were like out, outside of it too far. Like it's an arrangement.
Because that park's kind of spread out. Like with the
Right.
two pavilions, just trying to get it all.
Do we have vendors in the pavilion, which we could definitely have?
A lot of vendors will bring their own little tents if you
I
get that big.
know. Is anybody going to Blues and Brews? Is that already happening, or is that next year?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
The
Brett.
one in White Cliff.
Oh, I did see something. That's
Because not
either
only-
coming up really soon or
it
or
was
just
October,
happened.
you know,
Maybe it's
Sounds
October.
awesome.
They have
haven't heard of it,
music,
but
and
it'll
then
be up for
Blue
something.
Jays there. But this year, Mill Pond.
We also got Block Party coming up, right? September
Yeah.
13th.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on with that.
See, I haven't heard much, but I
don't
think.
I don't think anything's really planned.
Well, I think yours is done. Like they said, we're not blocking off Meadow Fern. We can't do that. People got to get to the park. So I think it's supposed to be at the corner of Laurel Crest, my street, and Meadow
Up top?
Fern, blocked off so that people could still get to the park. So it'd be inside, like the Laurel Crest side of it. I think that's what I've heard. I mean, I don't 100% know that. I know that, your group started your own, because ours wasn't good enough. So you guys
true,
decided
Jamie.
you wanted to be right up there by your house, and so. But I don't know if they're allowing that again this year. I'm not sure. I'm just a messenger. That's all.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is contentious between the two block parties for no reason at all. Like
Yeah, I don't
feel
understand.
comfortable walking between either
I
one
have
of
fun
them
walking both.
because I know both of them.
Doesn't sound like you do.
I do know that Chris would ask to consolidate them because they can't make it to all the block parties with the fire truck.
That too, but also I think it was an issue that we blocked off Meadow Fern with everybody up by Maple, up in that
That's
corner.
a thoroughfare.
That's a thoroughfare. Nobody could get to the park when
Yep.
that was blocked off, and we had one at Laurel Crest. So there's no easy access to the park. Which, I'd just soon block off the park and we have ours down there. That would
Park's
be
closed.
It's kind of cool
Park's
party in the
closed.
streets. Though.
Go to
It
the
is.
other three,
Something to be
other
said
two
for that.
parking
Something
lots.
Mardi Gras
Said,
effect.
something about like the Sandlot movie, that scene, the party, fireworks, the tables.
It's nice.
Yeah. You're not supposed to be in the street.
So we're gonna have two again this year, huh?
I don't know.
I think it's
I
gonna.
think every street should have a block party.
It's
but
gonna
yeah,
be a hard-
Okay,
I'm like the fire
can't
truck.
come to
I'm like the
everybody.
fire truck. I go to all of them. I just
It's gonna be
work
hard
my way.
scrabble. It's just gonna be thrown together at the last minute.
They need to break the ambulance out and the other trucks and shit, and rotate the.
Yeah.
Gotta kidding.
Bring in all the safeties.
Yeah.
Any burning topics? Things we should raise? Fails? Fails, but
I'm trying to think
learning
of some good
points.
fails, but
I have a topic that I want to talk about soon, and it's probably not going to be
Soon?
today. It's probably
Uh-oh.
not going to be today.
too bad you're bringing it up. We're
But
doing
It's like a tease then.
listen,
Is he
it
teasing?
hit me
Let's go
when
to
I
episode
was
2 right now.
it hit me when I was at the lake this weekend with my family. Brett,
Was it an oar?
no, it wasn't an oar, but somewhere close to where I'm going here.
Oh, what?
Brett came down with his daughter. They were invited. The rest of his family were out at the
We
cottage.
weren't invited. We just kicked the
He
door
showed-
in.
but so
We're here, mother.
So Brett has a friend down there who I got to meet, which is awesome because they live down on the lake.
Very
and-
special individual.
And they brought us on a boat ride, which was super cool. We
Where's
don't
that?
have a boat down there yet. They have a jet boat. So we took 2 trips, one with the 4th graders and one with the 2nd graders, kind of sectioned it off. But went to their dock, jumped off a high dive, went to their parents' dock, did some slides and some diving boards. But the thing that I want to talk about, which it hit home for me this weekend when I was on a boat with Brett, is the boat crash.
Oh.
And for those of you who
I can't
know,
believe that's your transition.
Yeah.
people who know or don't know, Brett was in one of the most famous boat crashes at the
That's
Lake of the
ridiculous.
Ozarks.
Jimmy,
And so some of the videos, you may have seen it on Ozzy Man. It's hilarious. I mean, obviously, it was a horrible wreck, and I'm sure there's scars,
Probably
both
not
physical
hilarious at the time.
and mental.
I got
Not
a little
hilarious
one
at the
right
time, but I met Brett, and it was, I mean, months before I found out or was told that he was in that video, and I mean, I lost it when
That's some funny
found it
shit.
because
I got something I want to talk about.
because I've seen that video a ton of times, Brett, and I hadn't
I
ever
agree.
put it together.
It won't
but-
go away, bro.
I know, but it's amazing.
It won't die.
It's the
hilarious
first
on
viral
Facebook.
video.
It will not stop.
So at some point, I want to talk about that video with you, and I mean, like if nothing else, like
Yeah.
it's a viral video.
Do you get royalties or anything like that?
Yeah.
Sort of,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, just not enough. You guys need to click on it a little bit more.
Well, if we link to it,
There's a
if
60-40 split with this,
Right,
with
if-
Jukin Media. You probably see Jukin out there whenever you watch some bullshit YouTube crap or Facebook crap.
Yeah.
They like run a software that a lot of the funds come from stolen versions. It's
Yeah.
been stolen so many times.
Oh, sure.
Because we put it out there like fools, not knowing what we had. I was actually in the hospital when they did it. And didn't realize it. And we were like, they watched it a few times and it became less and less painful. Like, yeah, post it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Still,
no
the-
watermark, no nothing.
The Ozzy Man version is
No question.
My
I watched them all,
absolute
and the only
favorite.
time I ever laughed at the video was when Ozzy Man did it. And it's not a great video because he picks on me.
Davo.
He points me. He nails me to the wall. Have you
Look at that
seen
guy.
Ozzy Man? Have you
I
seen
don't think
Ozzy
I've
Man?
seen the Ozzy
Oh,
video, but I will. I
it's,
will.
It's
fucking
the
good.
greatest. We'll watch it. today.
It's great. Dude.
Before it's
I
great.
give him his credit. I was like, holy shit.
But yeah,
he
not just
totally-
that. I mean, Family Guy
Well, he
did
took a
it.
video that was already. He only did this a couple years ago, and the video
Right.
is 12, 13 years old now. I think the anniversary was like 2 weeks ago Friday, and I was down at the lake. It was great.
Shootout.
Not boating, exactly. And all those years later, then he takes a version and he like re-blows it up, and I was like, because yeah, it's crazy. We could talk about it at some point, but it's been so many places. I'm trying to make a version called the most stolen video on the internet,
And we should do that.
and I have like 50 variations from all these shows it's been on and used and so forth. Like, you'd be shocked.
You sync them all together so it clips.
Yep.
I like that.
I think it'd be good. I think
Yeah.
it'd work because if so many people talk about it and watch it. I mean, every few months someone sends me a video. Have you seen this one yet? And it's like,
But I mean, honestly, do yourself a favor. Ozzy Man boat crash video.
it's good.
It's
My wife
Davo.
saw it. She was like, "What the?"
I mean, like I enjoyed it so much more.
It's-
probably before I met you because once I've seen it when I met you, I was like, this man is married and has a family. Like Davo has a family.
Davo. There's
Davo, I
people that
should,
call me that, and it's not fun.
Davo.
It's ridiculous. It's funny stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's all I got.
It's set up for next episode.
Right.
Future topic.
Yeah.
Future topic.
Anyone else have anything to raise?
No, not necessarily.
I'm glad the kids are in school. I needed routine and needed structure.
Yeah.
Looking forward.
Yeah. Watching that, I just feel like they're getting older so fast. It's crazy.
It is, right?
Yeah,
But I
that
do love it
celebrates.
because the next phases are great and just makes you appreciate what you have.
The faces are great. Like from a nervous kindergartner to a confident second grader, like, yeah, I'm going to school today. Like,
Yeah,
that's
that's
great
true.
to see.
For sure. How are
Yeah.
scouts going?
Great.
Cool.
Yeah, you guys should come.
I know. I keep meaning to. That's why I ask all the time because we want to go. We want to do it.
Literally offered to give rides.
You're like once a month, bro. Once a flipping month. Twice a month. It's 3 times a month, isn't
We
it?
did Scouts for years. That's a good program. Yeah, we
Yeah.
did it for many years.
I wish I'd. Yeah. Okay.
If you
try.
compare it to sports or other thing, like the cost per hour of entertainment or
It's like
instruction.
pennies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, compared to like tournament ball or something.
Yeah, we did. My oldest just got into club soccer, and it's awesome. Don't get me wrong. She's a 4th grader, and she's in love with it, and it's great. But it's a whole different world, whole different ball game. And I coach club and at lacrosse, so I've seen it from the other side. This is my first time as a parent, which
Yeah.
is it's been really neat. It's been great. I really like that she's getting coached by somebody else because she's getting to the point where she's old enough that she stopped listening to dad and things that I say, even though it might be the exact same thing that her coach is saying now, but she actually hears it. But yeah, it's not cheap. And I mean, we're going to Memphis. We'll be taking our first trip here in
Wow.
October, and then I think
like
it's
that?
2. Yeah, oh yeah, uniforms. I mean,
Staying in a team hotel.
yep.
Are they winning or are they losing?
We've had one game. They won 1-0,
That's
but
great.
it's completely different. And we've played rec soccer all the way through, and we're used to winning 15-20 to nothing. I mean, like that team had outgrown rec soccer, and it's kind of nice being in a competitive game.
Oh yeah.
I was
And
wondering how the other select teams are.
yeah, and we've only seen one, so
How
I don't.
many do you have? How many games do you have?
I think there's 9 games on the Slyla schedule, which is like St. Louis Youth or Slice.
Slice.
Slyla's the lacrosse, but Slice is the soccer, St. Louis Youth Soccer Association. I think there's 9 games on that schedule, and then we do 2 tournaments, out-of-town tournaments, and maybe 1 or 2 in-town tournaments. So, but it's year-round, 2-3 practices a week, so it's more commitment. But yeah, it's been great.
Cool.
That's awesome, man.
Nice. And great but intense.
Great but intense. Yeah, the hardest thing for me so far, and I've only been to 1 game, is being on the sideline and keeping my yap shut. And I remember as a coach, I mean, the last thing you want is a dad on the other sideline coaching his kid.
Or standing in the goalie box.
Right. Or, I mean, that's, as a parent, it's different than as a coach, right? I mean, you're there to watch and support, and so many parents don't. So many parents do coach and are screaming, but it's not good for anybody,
Right.
I mean, it undermines the coach, it confuses the kid, so it's been hard for me, but it's also a good exercise in self-control and self-discipline, so I take it as a little bit of a challenge, but yeah, sitting through that first game was hard, just sitting on the sideline and just watching and taking mental notes and, thinking, when is the time when my daughter's going to be receptive to me giving her a point or critiquing, and not in a bad way. She played really well. I'll tell you, and Brett can attest, at the rec league, my daughter was like a miss. I mean, she would just go, just
Creating moves of her own.
right, just
Nice.
full out, very aggressive to the ball. And one of the things that I noticed at this higher level was she didn't have that just unadulterated aggression towards the ball. She was very much more timid. And, first game, understandable, better competition, not wanting to make mistakes, not really comfortable with all her teammates. But it was a stark contrast from the way that she played at the lower level to the way that she, and it's still in there. And, we missed a couple practices because of vacation at the beginning of the season. And so she's settled into her own. But that was a big difference from her play style. And that's all, personal and confidence and all those things that are going to come with more hours in there. But, yeah, just exciting.
Yeah, I got my
exciting.
first soccer season I'm coaching, which is really
Yes.
exciting to be a coach, assistant coach.
Ooh.
So I'll step back. I'm gonna let, and my head coach is fierce. So like she'll be yelling probably more than me, which would be great.
Oh, you're still get plenty yelling as the assistant coach.
I'll do my best. You coach though, don't you?
Yeah, I helped coach. My kids play ultimate frisbee for Lindbergh, and my oldest has played for 4 years. They'll take middle schoolers for the high school team,
Really?
and my daughter used to play soccer.
They'll take middle schoolers for the high school team.
Mhm.
I don't get it.
Yeah,
For the
we
ultimate
just-
frisbee.
Yeah, for the ultimate frisbee.
Is it a
team.
club?
It is club team.
Yep. So
Have you
that's-
grown this a little bit?
So we just started a non-for-profit for it, a 501(c).
Okay.
And so I took the lead on that. I've been a coach for the girls team for 3 out of 4 years, and this year the girls won the state tournament, which was pretty cool.
Wow, that's a
That
big
was
deal.
it was neat to be a part of. And my son plays for the boys team, and then my youngest is 8th grade now, and she's decided she wants to play this year for the girls team. And so it's a great sport. It's a non-contact sport. My daughter played soccer, and it was just getting too aggressive for her for what she likes. So found this, and it's been great.
Nice.
It's been really cool. Yeah, it was fun to be a part of
Yeah, I
that.
remember that was a lot of fun in college, for sure.
And so Lindbergh has a boys team and a girls team. There's good odds they might have 2 boys teams this year, like a JV and varsity. And the boys are like, mainly 8th graders they'll take. But if someone's in 7th grade, they know how to throw a frisbee, run and catch. And they have clinics Lindbergh does throughout the year and different things you can do. Then it's kind of cool. You get to play on a high school team, learn some of the kids,
Yeah, that's
have
really
a little,
cool.
be part of a community before you go to high school, and
I
it
didn't
takes
know
some
they
of the
would do
pressure
that.
off.
That's great.
Yeah, that's
And
important.
then for the girls, they always need more. They'll take them like 7th and 8th grade. Yeah, it's fun. It's a spring sport, so it's good. Also, just a good athletic. A lot of running,
Yeah.
a lot of jumping, a lot of throwing, and catching. So if
Nice.
someone doesn't make a team, or they're like, oh, I want to do track, but I didn't want to do track. Like, it's good exercise. It goes February through May, beginning of May.
Nice.
Yeah.
How far did you guys hike at Emninger?
Well, we're running out of sunlight, so I didn't track how long or
Just
how.
do that ridge trail up?
We went up the ridge looking for wildlife and different plants that we could identify, and then we came back down, picked up some trash along the way.
Do you know about the old shipwreck up there?
No.
I think.
Oh,
yeah.
like on the Merrimack on the other side. Is it on the other side of the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a Civil War boat that was used as
It
a.
was multi-purposes, like 4 or 5 different reasons and whys, and it became a dock. Or
Became like a boat club dock.
yeah.
And I was just sitting there. The ribs are sitting there, and you can see it.
That's
You
cool.
can walk up to it on the other side. You can see it
Nice.
from in there. Yeah. It is pretty cool. All right, that's all I got.
All right.
Shipwreck.
Anything else before we cheers out? Jimmy's doing emails.
Seriously.
No, I think I'm good.
Cheers.
All right.
boys.
Cheers, guys.
Good work, you animals.